What's up, gamers? Welcome back to a new day, a new game. I cannot wait to get going. We're going to absolutely enjoy ourselves here with the Rot Blood Tribe. You can hear the smile in my voice, spreading plague, damnation, and doom throughout Norska. Yay! So, this tribe's pretty fucking cool. It's, essentially, Chaos Warriors, Norska. No, it's just, like... Yeah, I would have to say it's more of a Chaos Warriors roster because it has very few. I can't even say that. It's like a full combo of Chaos Warriors Norska, with a few taken from each, and then you get basically the entire Skaven roster as well, and you pay them in Warpstone. Absolutely badass. Here's a bunch of mechanics here. They have entirely unique spells, a unique system of spreading plagues. It was really fucking cool. We've got our main hero here. He will be with us essentially the whole fucking game. But this was badass as hell. A good-ass campaign. So, essentially, in a perfect campaign, right? You take your initial province, maybe make some surrounding provinces friendly or filled with allies, and then you would simply just travel around the in-game map using the Skitter Gate, which is just like the old one pathways, right, with the demons in them. You would travel around with those, I forget, they're called like the deep webways or whatever. But you would travel around with that, jumping from location. Then there's research. That's like, oh, all buildings, 20% more profits. You stole this plan from the Empire. All units paid 30% less. You stole this from the Skaven, going to Skaven Blight. Like, it's all these cool little research things are absolutely just insane. Now, I did play a little bit after the end of this video, but I'll get into those mechanics later on. Right now, we just took the area from Throt, and then Throt came back to kick our asses. You see that little unique guy? We just lost one of them up there. They're called Fanatics. They are frenzy, high damage dealer, low armor, kind of like the Berserker Norskin units, but they like deal plague and poison damage. Absolutely badass, structural unit for us until we get late game. Because, of course, late game, we're going to go Chaos Warriors, Chosen, that whole blend that I quite frequently do when it comes to Chaos-aligned factions. Gosh, my throat, dude. I have like a frog in my throat. But there's something really cool I want to show off here. Let's real quick defend our settlement, and then I'll show this off. Let's take the slaves. We have a slavery mechanic here, too. Let's go here. Okay, we went to war with these guys. They're going to be a decently big threat. We'll have to journey around to fight them. But let's do this real quick. We can give that to our allies. So we have the Skaven faction, who's essentially a vassal that you can gift settlements to. The only issue with it is that they can make their own alliances, and then if you go to war with an alliance, they will always choose the alliance over you. Yeah. It's something. It is not exactly something I like, though. So, in this campaign, they made an alliance with Throt, and I just had to exist with Throt, but Throt eventually gave me a military deal. Up here, this was the end of this faction, so I went ahead, set up an ambush right at the bridge on their territory. They, of course, came across, went to war with me. We got the ambush, decisive victory with a whole bunch of damage dealers, essentially healed up completely post-ambush, and then we are going to actually hit the ogres and then go straight in. Ogres are great. They're essentially regiments of renown. Recruit anywhere, really expensive, heavy hitting, that you can just, keep on the back burner and recruit into an army later on when you need it. I'ma be frank with y'all. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. I took this settlement. I'm just dogged tired. Like, I got good sleep today, but I got 4 a.m. wake up tomorrow, and then I got physical therapy Tuesday, and there's just a whole bunch of stuff right now kind of stacking up. None of it unmanageable, but kind of a combo just makes me go, like a form of exasperation, or maybe even grumpiness. There's also, I can establish cults, which is a whole nother thing. Absolutely lovely. You can make a fucking cult, which is just a Skaven Undercity. In the same vein that the halflings are Skaven Undercity. I do not think I will pick up Warhammer 3 outside of the next DLC. I, of course, will play the next DLC for y'all. But outside of that, I do believe I will probably... the next DLC will be out before this video goes out. So, in all reality, I think I'll probably just not pick up Warhammer 3 until all my mods, I get them all set up and stuff. Outside of that, we're at battle. Bellicor. About beat the absolute fuck out of him. We're gonna do this. Oh my gosh. I need to figure out how to mute Steam notifications, because them shits pop up. And, like, it's not a major issue, but I kind of get befuddled by it, I guess is the terminology I'd use. Look at this. This perfect plague wind. We ended up moving it to the side. It dealt massive damage. He also has a double summon. He can summon plague monks and fanatics. Very cool. And fanatics really are just a giant fucking HP pool. Like, Bellicor could slam down on fanatics 20 times all day. Ain't gonna do shit. Like, this, this faction is genuinely powerful and unique. I really love it as the idea of a Nurgle sub-faction, like, working with Skaven and stuff. That is really cool. How do I express this? So I would like for each faction, right, of the 4 demonic powers, I want 2 main demons. So your idea of how do I do this? Kugath Plaguefather and whoever that other guy is with the potions, right? Like, you have those 2 main demons. And then I want 2 unique factions. I want something like this for Nurgle. I thought this was a really good example. And then I want, like, a semi-order faction. Like a weird blend order faction. Like a very secretive, or just actually an order faction aligned with the Chaos God. Now, I know that's inherently kind of fucky, but there are cases of, like, Khorne giving away, like, steeds to people, being like, yeah, you're the goat, you've done a ton of war, without them necessarily being a chaotic individual. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. I don't know. So, like, 2 very baseline and then 2 more extreme ones is what I'm thinking. But who am I? Let's go ahead. Let's give this to the clan. We love them. They give us Warpstone. They're our buddies. We've got the Skittergate open. At this point, I didn't know we could use it to teleport back to our territory. So I was kind of just moving through here, being a general nuisance to the Empire. I mean, that's entirely our purpose, so fuck yeah. We're just gonna keep establishing these little Skaven settlements. Because whenever we do this, it lets our Skaven, like, fund another army. And then if they lose this settlement, they aren't exactly losing that army. So we're kind of riding steady pretty easily. Lord have mercy. I am all for strengths of, or feats of strength. The exact opposite of what I was trying to say. But I saw this dude punching his finger through bricks. Like, who the fuck let out Jekyll? Like, Lord have mercy, dude. Like, you're not making friends. Like, that's insane. Now, I am all for a feat of strength. Like, I'll do some shit in the gym. I'll have people looking at me. But, like, come on. Your hand is, like, purple. What do you do? Why do you do that? I don't fucking know. It was so shocking I had to mention it here. Like, holy cow. We do have essentially our final army here. We have Nurglings, like, we have essentially Plague Bearers of Nurgle from Warhammer 3. They're, I think, way stronger here. Like, unnaturally stronger. I didn't enter the Skittergate, until it was halfway through my turn. I had no movement, and I wouldn't have had movement, and then I went over here. It just made my game lag to ass that I did between turns, which I guess is fair. Like, I did movement between turns, but we came over here to just torture Hockland for fucking with me for so long. They essentially wiped out my Plague Bearers of Nurgle, which sucks. I mean, I put in the fucking work. These things are either stronger or weaker than Warhammer 3. I don't think there's an in-between. Like, they have regen and just huge health pools. They crumble just like Warhammer 3, but I don't really know. I don't, genuinely. We went back there to re-recruit. We came back here to do this. Don't worry, we'll get rid of our army before we do anything final. We lost even more, but it's not exactly units we're crying over, so I was willing to get rid of them. And then we are going to attack a massive, staple of the world as our final little fuck you goodbye. Whew, I'm out of breath. Why the fuck am I out of breath? I gotta go run a mile. Dude, I didn't do it today. Today was my rest day. I didn't run a mile. I guarantee that's why I feel bad. Let's go ahead in here. If you can't tell, we got a bunch of Chosen now, Chaos Warriors. We're a full little Chaos group here. And Carrick, I don't remember. Carrick Karak. We're going to take that. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or whenever you're watching this. Hope you guys come back for more. If not, I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope to see you guys again next time. If not, that's all right. Positive affirmations. Thank you guys for watching my episode. We've got dwarves coming up. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys for validating this hobby with everything you do. Your time means the world to me, so just thank you again. As always, just thank you, thank you, thank you.